All right, it's been a minute. Some things have happened. Nothing too well. Some things very exciting for me, not so exciting for you guys. Yeah. So this video is gonna go over a few things. Brent, what happened to you? Why'd you fall off the face of the earth? Short version, I had to have surgery. It was back surgery, which is my next move point. Be gentle to your backs. If not, you go through stuff that is less than pleasant, I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah, I've been down and out for almost 4 months now because there was diagnosis, waiting for surgery, going through physical therapy to hopefully fix it, finding out that that didn't fix it, so then I had to have surgery, and now I'm in the recovery stages of surgery. What does that mean for me? A whole lot of being bored. You guys haven't seen a video in regards to my channel because I've been down and out dealing with life stuff, and yeah, everybody has it. So at any rate, what are we doing? See this thing above me? That is an Acura INTEGRA. If you guys have been a long time watcher of the channel, you know that I did a video on this thing not too long ago about buffing it out and making it shiny. I sort of own it now. And that's due to a bet that was lost. So yeah, this weekend, and one of the reasons I'm out here doing stuff again is because A, I can't lift anything heavy, nothing over 5 pounds, and I have to restrict how much I can bend, yada, yada, whatever. Be gentle to your back. But I got this car for $1. One whole dollar. That's what happens when you lose a bet. Now, before you ask, what was the bet? You want to know the bet? Wait till the end of the video. I ain't telling you. But I will tell you, it's mine for at least the time being. It belonged to my neighbor. And if you haven't watched the channel, we'll go over a few things on it. My neighbor bought it as a project. I helped him build it. And the car is never gonna leave me and or him. Yeah, I own it for now, kind of a thing, but it's because it's more of a joke. He lost the bet. He had to sell it to me for $1, and that's the short version. I own it for at least the weekend. We're taking it to the Grassroots Motorsports Challenge, which if you aren't familiar with that, I'll put a link down in the description so you guys can go check it out. If not, just Google GRM $2,000 challenge. It's a fun event. There's some questionable $2,000 cars, to be polite, but we're taking this one, and then if you really want to get technical, you're supposed to do fair market value and this whole ordeal to prove it. I'm not going to do that. You have to make a binder. I'm going to make the binder, but it's going to be sort of a joke, mainly because I'm going to have fun. I don't really care where the car ends up. I can't do any real racing right now because of my back injury, so I get to go to do autocross and drag racing, and then they have a car show on Sunday. So that's what I'm doing to keep my sanity, what little I have left. So today we're just gonna give it kind of a once over. I'll take you through a little bit of the process and try to make it as exciting as possible, but I don't even know how you do that. Maybe I'll make some jokes or... Yeah, I'm not very good at dad jokes. I wish I was, because those are actually pretty good. So yeah, I have put numbers on it, which I have already cut out of vinyl. Ta-da! I'll show you, if you guys are so inclined, how to put those on. I'll make it a snippet, using some bits and bobs, and some bobs and bits to do it. So yeah, and then gotta load everything up, and then ask my wife, who really isn't thrilled with me going, which I don't blame her. It's just, folks, I'm losing my mind. So yeah, at any rate, without further ado, hello, Clarice, am I in there? Okay, we're back. I have already done one side of the stickers. Why? Because I forgot to turn the camera on. So, good news is, guess what? There's 2 sides to a car. It's amazing. Who knew? Anyways, so I'm going to find a spot to set this camera up. Hopefully you guys can see, and then I'll walk you through the process. I think I've done it in other videos. I don't 100% remember, but whatever. Not a big deal. If you guys watch this and you want to know how to put stickers on, you'll figure it out. Stickers, vinyl, whatever you want to call it. As soon as I find a place to put you. In case you're wondering, I broke my tripod. The one that holds the camera. Okay, you're still with me. Okay, so first thing I do is I wipe down the door. Ideally, you would wash the car, but I ain't doing that. So, I use glass cleaner to wipe down a car when it comes to putting vinyl on. Why? I just use Windex. It's nothing spectacular, by the way, not paid promotion. I don't know why, whatever, YouTube. I just use it because it'll take the contaminants off. and it's also not so abrupt on regular paint. It'll take anything sticky that was there, any kind of solvents, so that way the vinyl will stick better, yada yada, so on and so forth. So that's that. I just use white window cleaner, wipe down the car, and then after that, okay, so next chemical. This is a bottle. You can buy it at any hardware store, Amazon, or O'Reilly's. They sell them. And there's a different color, like you can tell if it's commercial or not, based on the color of the, whatever, I don't remember. So, what is in here? Vodka. No, it's water and soap. It is water with a smidge, just a drop of Dawn dish soap. I will hose the door down. Make sure you leave your window down so all of it gets inside the car. Not that I would ever do such a thing and get the car wet because the interior is amazing. So yeah. Do that, then you get your sticker. Okay, so this is vinyl. Ta-da! In case you're wondering, I have my own vinyl cutter. No, I'm not bragging, just letting you know. This is Oracle 451 stuff. So you just put a liberal amount on the door so that way you can move it around and it doesn't stick. Yes, I know about transfer paper. I hate using it. I'm not going to use it. I don't really care that much. This is already more effort than I want to put into this. Kind of get it where you want it. Ideally, you'd want to try to get it straight so it looks nice. These are coming right back off over the weekend, so you just take your squeegee. They sell these on Amazon with little foam pads on the end, which are super nice. Not a paid promotion. And you just put it on, make sure you get the bubbles out. So, I'm not gonna demonstrate it because I don't feel like it. If you get like little bubbles and stuff, it's gonna happen throughout because of what you're doing. If you're in the glorious state of Florida or anywhere that gets warm or dry or like that, after it sits in the sun, it's kind of like window tint, the bubbles will go away. Or if you're on a real curved surface, you get a heat gun, heat it up. But once again, I'm not gonna demonstrate that because that's not the point of this video. So there you go. It's just repeat the process all the way down. There is transfer paper. No, I'm not using it. I don't care that much. So if you do, by all means use it. If you think I'm an idiot for using it, by all means drop me a comment, call me an idiot, moron, whatever you guys can come up with in today's world. So yeah.
So this is gonna be a little different. Usually I'm not the narrating person, but we're gonna give it a shot because I didn't like how this came out, but I really want to do this for a friend of mine. So these days for racing starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is like an all-day task. You can see obviously I have coffee now, so I'm mildly awake, emphasis on mild, but 2-hour ride ahead of me, so took some video of just cruising on the road, and then I'll get back with you guys as soon as I get there.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your
This is us arriving at Gainesville Speedway. This is actually a pretty cool place. It is known for drag racing and that kind of fun stuff. However, they're nice enough to host the challenge here, where they use part of their parking lot, and then later on the night we could use we could go down the quarter mile. Super fun. A couple pointers. When you get there either the day before and get signed up, or don't get there until a little bit later as of the first day, because they start registration at 7. However, I waited in line for I think 40 minutes to get registered, which, not gonna lie, annoyed me a little bit, but I get it. I think they had like 104 or something like that crazy entry, so I get it. But this is just me getting parked, walking down. I'm not gonna show you a whole lot of it, and yeah, just getting registered for the event. Well, the joy continues, folks. So when you get there, you get signed in. The cars are required to have certain stickers on them. They vary from year to year. The big one is there's a tire rack one that goes across the front windshield. There's always some Grassroots stickers because that's who puts on the event. Then there's usually their sponsors. This year there was CRC, there was Auto Bidmasters, Knights Automotive, and Carlisle, I believe, are the big ones that all contributed. Big shout out to Carlisle. They stepped up. In the goodie bag, it was actually pretty cool. They gave you a ratchet. That was actually a really nice ratchet, and yes, I went and looked it up. It's like a $60 ratchet on their website, so kudos to them. This is just a short, like, me putting on some of the stickers. After I get done with the stickers, I will take the car through tech, which the first time I went through, I forgot to bring my helmet. So, yeah, do yourself a favor. Bring your helmet with you so you don't have to come back like the idiot that I am. In case you're wondering what the tech is like for the Grassroots Challenge, it's pretty laid back. Big thing is bring your helmet, because I forgot. Anyway, so things that they check are make sure your battery's not flopping around, because, you know, nobody likes a flaccid battery. Make sure that your seatbelts work, whether it be factory ones or a 5-point or a 6-point or whatever you do, make sure they work. Make sure your seat's secure. Yep, that's a thing. Ask me how I know. And just make sure your car overall, if you're going to do the drag racing, has to have a headlight and tail light when it gets into the night. Other than that, pretty laid back, pretty easy to go through. And here we are in the staging lanes. This is just some of the cars throughout the day that did the autocross. I did not get all of them. Remember that whole back injury? I can only walk so much, folks. But yeah, a couple of neat things to mention is the RX-8 actually has a BMW motor in it. It's a straight 6. I think it's out of a 325i. Pretty neat. And the Hyundai Sonata, the older one, which I had actually never seen before, I had to find out what it was, actually has a turbo Eclipse motor in it. So something different, pretty cool. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with all the runs, but I will bore you with at least one of them. Just a quick couple things. When you come up, make sure you have your wristband out, or your wristband out the doors, so that way they can see it, which is on your left wrist. And then you pull up, listen to the dude, everybody around you. They'll mark, obviously, as you can see here, they'll mark that, hey, look, he's whatever on whatever run. And then when you pull up, dude will come up and tell you to stop, and then away you go. Like I said, I will not bore you with all of these runs. I'll show you a couple, with the caveat of do not use me as an example. I'm not good at autocross.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown.
Is that what's happening right now?
They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Everybody got dollars? Everybody got dollars? Throw it down.
Then it's your chance to be ruthless.
And here we are in the staging lanes. I'm about to go up. This is my worst run of the evening. It is the first one. I had trouble getting the car to hook up at all in first gear. Yes, that's right. An automatic INTEGRA with a B20 swap. Spun the tires all throughout first gear. I don't know what the deal was. Don't know. I eventually got it to hook up later on in several other runs. Once again, I'm not going to show you all of them. I think I will show you two, including one that I'm going to see if the video is any good, of an outside view of my buddy filming actually this run. So I will show you this one, and then one where I catch a Fiat on the big end, as long as it's recorded. So enjoy.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off on a mindless topic. Yeah, if I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it. Yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you see greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break the glass, then this life's gonna end. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Well, as I'm sitting here editing videos, it has occurred to me that, guess what? I never filmed an outro. Now, Short version why that happened, my back was bothering me. I had to go home. So at any rate, here we are with the lovely Integra. I am back at my house now. It has been a few days since after the event. Like I said, back problems, that whole thing. So now I'm finally sitting down to edit the video and realized, hey, I never shot an outro. Short version, I ended up leaving. After the drag races, I was in immense pain. That's it. That's all you need to know about that. So it was a good time overall. The Integra here finished 40th out of 70 some odd cars, something like that. Part of that is attributed, I didn't stay for the car show the next day, the concourse. So I didn't get any photos, obviously, from that. If you ever go, I suggest you check it out. So in the meantime, guys, get out there, enjoy life. It's too short. Okay, so if you stuck around this long, you're wondering about this whole bet thing and how that all got started. It is a long story. I will keep it short, and my short, not what most people's short is. We were all hanging out one night, and there's been a running joke amongst my neighbor, my wife, and I about him not wearing pants. Long story of that is, I used to live with him I don't know how many years ago. And actually, when I met my wife, I was living in their house, in Tony's house. So, not a big deal. We were out shenanigans one night talking about Tony and not wearing pants. And then it got spawned into talking about the Integra, because the Integra is actually Tony's. Well, was whatever. The Integra is Tony's car, and I kind of want the thing, but I want it for the wrong reasons. I don't want it to restore it. I want it because I want to gut it and turn it into a full-blown race car, do a manual swap, yada, yada, so forth. The same thing every car guy does. So, what had happened was, I got blamed for the Integra not being fixed, and then I blamed Tony for the Integra not being fixed, because I told him, I said, look, man, you were in that car just as much as I was. Why don't you mess with it? Why do you always have to wait for me? And it eventually got to the point where I was like, well, fine. If it's going to be blamed on me, then it's going to be my car. Long story short of that, there was a bet made if Tony got caught with actual pants in his house, that's right, I made the bet that I had to catch the man in his boxers or less. Let's get that out of the way now, because that's hilarious. So, the bet was that if I caught him actually wearing pants in his house, within reason, like he couldn't have, like, expect company coming over, that kind of a thing. We'll get to that. There was a loophole that I discovered. Anyways, that I would win the Integra for $1. Well, I found the loophole. He had just gotten home. I saw his truck pulling because I was out working. Then on top of that, his truck has dual exhaust, so it's on the loud side, and it sounds very whatever. So I knew it. I was like, cool. Tony just got home. I got this in the bag. I gave him a few minutes. I waited about 5 minutes, walked over, opened the door. There he was. And he just, the look on his face of just like, I just lost a bet. And also, in case you're wondering, there might have been a foot coming towards my family jewels, and I ran. So, but yep, that's the bet. I won it because I had to catch him wearing pants in his own house. That was the bet for $1 for an Integra. There you go, folks.